Welcome back to Behind the Pass for another episode. Hey Dan, I was just thinking while I was sitting here. I'm surprised he's got a fish tank, by the way. We're sat in his front room and I'm looking at his big fish tank. I'm surprised those aren't dead, you know.
I do feed them. I do feed them though. I just did all right.
I just think how long you're at work.
Yeah, it's like a little thing when I come home from work, feed the fish.
They're actually doing all right.
Yeah.
Well done, Dan. You've kept fish alive.
They've had babies as well.
They've had babies.
And I haven't swapped them out every time they've died or out like that.
Yeah.
Flushed them and swapped them out, all like
that. Yeah. Well, it's been a couple of weeks. Has it been a week and a half since we've done an episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, been a bit lazy, haven't we?
It's been hectic.
Well, I've been lazy. You've been working.
I've been fucking hectic, yeah.
Yeah. So, I hope everybody's had a good week. Let's get into.
We've had some very positive feedback.
Yes,
which has been really good.
Yeah, to a point where I think guilt comes into play because people ask, "When's another episode?"
Yeah,
and then I think, well, Dan can't get out of work, and I can't get out of bed because obviously I work into at night now. So
we're just constant going. We just don't get downtime. It just kills us.
Had a couple of questions on my end, but I picked one out. It's from my wife's dad, called John, who is currently fixing my back because now I lift so much heavy weight at work. My back's absolutely shagged.
Yeah,
so it's fixing me. But in the midst of all that, he asked a question for the podcast, and it's quite a difficult question, I think. And it is food nature or nurture? Now, I had to really dial into the question to find out what the question actually meant.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm guessing, and the point he wanted to get at is, do you have to be taught food, or do you just use food for your own pleasure? I think that is, in simple layman terms.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that?
I'm thinking along the line nature or nurture. Are you born with it, or are you born with it, or is it something that you can learn?
Yeah, maybe.
Is it natural, or is it nurtured? As in, do you learn it, or do you? Is it something that you're either really good at or really you have to learn?
Well, basically, he used to like well done steak, and I veered him away. So now he likes medium rare steak.
Oh, yeah.
So I think what he's trying to get at is it a taught thing for you to replicate what you do like, or do you have to be taught new things
before you understand them?
Yeah.
So that's happened the same with me. So Nick's family all their meat used to be just well done. Like I thought it was a joke at first when I walked in, and like all you can hear is the snapping of the pork jerky. And like this is, it's. I've never had meat like the way that it was done, and now I think the understanding of you don't have to, it doesn't have to be completely black to be edible. Like it's
obliterate meat.
Yeah, you can cook it for less. Like you can have a steak with blood in it. Like,
do you know why people overcook things?
Because I'm scared of getting food poisoning from being undercooked.
No, it's years ago. So if you dial back to like 60s and 70s, meat was quite really hard to get hold of. So the only people, especially up north, the only things that people could afford to eat is the heavier cuts of meat, like the shoulder, the back end.
Your braising stuff.
The braising stuff. So the more a muscle is used on a meat, the more it needs cooking, but the cheaper it is.
Yeah.
So the only thing that people could really afford was the cheaper cuts of meat, which had to be cooked for longer. Now, obviously, when Britain started progressing and the good meats come, available and a little bit cheaper, and people expanded a little bit, people were buying sirloin steak and fillets and rumps,
crucified
top caps. They didn't really understand.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the question comes from. They didn't get taught how to cook.
No. So that's just the way they used to do it.
So
they just see
it. Yeah. They just see a nice rump steak and think, right, same scenario, same piece of meat. I'm just going to obliterate it.
Yeah.
And that's where it sort of comes from. Nobody, and I think that's where the question spans from.
Yeah.
Do you have to sort of semi-teach yourself into going into another category?
Yeah. I think people have to be a bit more aware of what you can have. Like years ago, people would never have touched steak carpaccio, but I eat my meat raw. Like it's just, I prefer it that way because I've tried it and I like it. Where my mum would have never have given me a raw steak, never. But it's a good question actually. I think probably people have to be educated into it because it's not normal for them to look at a piece of meat and go, I'm going to cook that for 3 minutes rather than it's going in over for an hour.
Yeah.
But I think people can be converted. I said her, she never used to have blood in the steak, never. And then when she was pregnant, she was mortified she couldn't have it.
Yeah.
Like it's only medium rare. And of course, with chefs, we always get asked the question, which one is the one I like?
Yeah,
which is the steak I like? And you think, it's not hard to understand, is it? Like, it's like shout out to teachers. It's like, what's my favourite word again? Like, what word do I like using? You don't use that.
Yeah. So that were a difficult answer to a difficult question, I think.
Yeah.
I do think you have to be taught. And I do think fundamentally, I think if you were to do anything, teach yourself how to cook. If there's people out there that don't cook, teach yourself how to cook. Number one, it makes it cheaper, a lot cheaper. And number two, you get to learn things. And number three, you get a better range of what you can eat.
Plus health benefits. You're not eating loads of acrylamide cooked chickens, or you're literally better off knowing that you don't have to boil a carrot to a puree.
Yeah.
And you're going to still get some good nutrition out of it. And
this is why I like this Gusto and Hello Fresh.
Yeah. So give you the card with it as
no
well.
Sponsorship, by the way.
Yeah. Unless I want to.
Yeah. I think it opens up the platform and teaches people how to cook. And I just think it's fundamental.
Yeah.
And I do think that is one negative moving forward from years ago. Like if you look at mothers, grandmothers, old school dads, they all know how to cook.
Yeah, but it's specific things that they know how to do. Like they do the best spag bol.
Yeah,
it's
I know,
because they're boiling a shit out of meat and putting it with some pasta, and you remember.
But it's cooking.
Yeah, but everyone says that's why they'll go, my grandma's Sunday roast is the best one ever. But it's not though. It's definitely not. Like 100% isn't.
Savage Dan.
Yeah, but it can't be because
it's just memories.
It's memories. Yeah, but you're remembering it being nice, but there's no physical way that this grandma in this little kitchen that's just makes a Sunday lunch is making it better than a professional does it day in, day out to perfection with the right equipment. There's just no way. It's just that you're eating memories going, my grandma's mashed potato were the best. Yeah. No, it was just that she used to put extra butter in rather than your mum did when she made smash. But now I'm giving you proper mash. You're going, it's not like my grandma's because she used smash. Do you know what I mean? It winds me up when people always say, my grandma's roast potatoes were better. Yeah. No, they're not. They're not. I'm sorry, but they can't be.
Yeah.
What potatoes did she use? She even know. She just picked them up. She didn't think about this. No, she didn't.
Is that you off on a rant?
Yeah, it just rattles me.
You've had a few questions then. What's on your list?
It was just a few about kitchen banters and future and stuff like that, and a bit of the future of the industry. What kind of things we did. So one of them was what's the dumbest thing you've ever heard a KP say? Now, just so people understand, KPs, kitchen porters, very valuable to a team. I'm just going to say that. Very valuable.
I don't think a kitchen would function without a KP.
No, we've all had to do a time on it, and everyone should respect that and do that. And it's very hard. It's a lot of lugging about. It's a lot of you're putting yourself through it. You're always constantly wet when you're on suds. Always constantly wet. You've always got something you've got to be doing. There's no time scale to it, so it's nice, but it's a very needed position.
Yeah.
Like when you haven't got someone on it, your kitchen feels it.
Yeah. I like the technical name for a kitchen porter.
Yeah.
Stainless steel and ceramic hygiene technician.
I had the underwater ceramics engineers.
That's
what I like. I like that one.
Yeah.
On the back of this, this is a question afterwards, actually. I'll do this one. I've got a question I have to circle back to about that.
Yeah.
It was quite funny. So what's the dumbest thing you've ever had someone say to you?
Dumbest thing?
Like they've come up and... I remember one incident at a place we worked at together, and one of the kitchen porters came up and said, "Have we got any more oil?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, I cleaned the fryer out, and it's really deceptive how big that them fryers are.
Yeah.
Because I've put 3 drums in already, and it's
Fucking
still not
dumped it on the floor.
Yeah, he'd not closed cap and it had gone straight down gully. We had gullies in kitchen, and pipe were going straight into it where they'd been flushing it out with water, and he'd just not taken it off and kept on it so I could still see it bottom. You worked with him, can't remember.
Who?
I can't remember his name now.
Where was this?
Alton.
Oh, right.
It was that.
Yes,
that
I know.
Kid, that kid.
I know.
Just so he looked at me.
Yeah.
What do you mean you've used all the oil in the bath?
I were there, actually.
Yeah. I'm stood there looking, what do you mean you've used all the oil? And he went, was there any more? No, you just chucked like
60 litres.
Yeah, there's 60 litres easily gone down. I can still see bottom at frying. You didn't think that were a lot. You brought the fucking oil in, realised how heavy it was, and then thought, how many drips of water did I have to put into this? And I've like tripled that just doing it with oil, and still, what's going on? I also had one that was a kitchen porter came up to me and she was a bit wet. And bearing in mind, I'm the head chef of this place.
Wet by, you mean thick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she just comes up to me, really flustered, and said, when I sweep the floor, do I just sweep all the stuff underneath the benches?
Oh, nice.
I'm like, no. Would you do that at home? Because I don't sweep up at home. I'm like, well, just ask your mum what she does when she sweeps. Does she sweep it underneath the sofa, or does she sweep it up and then put it in bin? How do I lift it up? You think, oh, God.
Nice one.
Yeah.
The belt of that.
And we've had one that said, where do you get water from? As he stood next to a fucking sink.
Yeah.
Where do I get water from? Well, as in what? Like, to fill stuff up, where do I get water? It's a fucking stream, mate. What do you think? It's in that stream.
I don't really have any stupid KP stuff.
Just must be really unlucky with them, aren't I?
Must be, yeah.
Or they just don't like talking to you.
Stupidest,
one or two, innit?
Stupidest thing that somebody's ever said to me, I think, is this lad, it was near Christmas time, and I think they were getting all cranberry sauces ready, for a big event. So, lad comes in and he says, where do I get cranberry sauce from? I said, oh, it's downstairs in dry stores. So he goes down, and then half an hour he comes back, he says, oh, Rich, is there any faster way of doing this? I mean, it's a ball ache. They're all tiny little jars. And I said, tiny jars of cranberry sauce, and you're emptying them out into bigger ramekins. I said, that's not... I said, show me what you're doing. So I goes into the still room. And the guy's got a little other side at teaspoon.
Yeah.
Scooping out. He'd got little pots of raspberry jam.
Oh, God.
And he were emptying...
Than 28 grams.
Yeah. He were emptying all fucking raspberry jam out into bigger ramekins.
Oh, God.
I says, first of all, you thick fucker, that's not cranberry sauce, it's raspberry jam. Second of all, how the fuck does raspberry jam go with turkey?
How long has he been doing that?
I mean, well, I've been doing it half an hour. It must have gone through about 2 packs and all.
Oh, God.
And then the third thing is, I've now got like 8 kilo of fucking raspberry jam out of the jam jars, and I don't know what to do with. So, yeah, that's probably one of the stupidest, one of many.
One of them was. I once said to a kitchen party in one of the places, she said, oh, this pan won't come clean. I saw you get some elbow grease on it and just walked off. Just me, just being, lad from Yorkshire. I'll put your elbow, go and get some elbow grease in it. About an hour later, she comes up to me and she goes, well, can you just show me which one it is? I said, you what? She's got a phone. She'd been at chemical cupboard and taken a picture of every single chemical in the chemical cupboard because she couldn't find elbow grease in there to get.
Nice.
And so she went and she flicked through it all and she's showing me. And I mean, at this moment, I'm just like, this is just genius. This is brilliant. So she went through them all. I went, nah, it's got to be in there. You have to have a check. Yeah. So sent her back again. She comes back half an hour later and I'm like, there's definitely none in there.
Yeah.
And then Lucy found me doing that and just had a right go. You horrible bastard, she's been in there doing that. Yeah. She's all pots are piling up and she's been in there looking through, taking pictures of fucking thing. I'm like, come on, I can't help that. Like, they've given me a golden opportunity, you can't not run with that. You've got to run with it.
Diverting away from the original question, the best prank, I think there's a guy who, maybe he listens, I don't know, a guy called Michael. He's a bar guy, front of house, does all the big places and that. But at one point I worked with him. He was front of house, I was back of house. And we used to play this joke with each other. And he'd send somebody in from his team to get ice making solution. Now, he'd give me heads up. So we used to play this prank all the time. Now, he left, but he went to go work over a bar over the road.
Yeah.
About a 10-minute walk away. So when we do this prank, right, we basically get D2 into a little cup. It's bright blue. Ice making solution, apparently.
Makes crystal clear eyes.
But what we say is that it's lethal, you know. So I'm splitting away from the original story. So he left. Now, one day, this kid comes in, young lad, walks straight up to outside the kitchen and says, "Anybody, can I speak to Rich?" I said, who wants me? So I walks out and says, "Hi, can I help you?" "Yeah, Michael sent me. I'm from over at road. We've run out of ice making solution."
Hero.
I thought, what a fucking legend. Any chance, he said, any chance he could borrow some and he'll give you it back next week. I says, "Do me a favour, lad. Just stand there and I'll get yourself kitted out and I'll sort him out." So I used to tell him that this ice making solution was lethal. Like, get it on your fingers, it burns through your fingers. So I get the D2, I'd wrap it in the clear cup, right? And then what I'd do is, I'd say, "Look, lad, it's lethal, this stuff. You need to put glasses on." So he'd have PPE glasses. I'd put him a plastic apron on, gloves, right? So we were fully kitted out, as if you were in, you know, like an old school.
Like a bomb squad kind of.
Yeah. You know, when you were at school and you're doing chemistry class and you had to wear all the kit.
Yeah.
And I give him this cup, heavily cling filmed, and I said, honestly,
don't drop that.
Do not drop it. Don't get it on your skin. Do not. You know what? It's lethal. So is this kid? You just see him walking across. Obviously, because it's a city centre, you just see him walking across city centre and outside. We all kit on, like trying not to spill this stuff. Oh, absolutely brilliant. And then he texted me, did Michael, like half an hour later, went, "Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Rich."
Yeah, that is amazing. That is really good.
But yeah,
I might have to use that one. You know what's listening that works for me? Don't fucking spoil that.
Get them fully kitted out.
Yeah, I'll get him to go to Pub Up Road and take some stuff up from him. That's happening. 100%.
But yeah.
So circling back, I said, best titles that you've ever heard someone give themselves.
What do you mean?
So, in kitchens we have like head chef, sous chef, junior sous chef, all that kind of stuff. Well, I came across another one the other day and it kind of like threw me off. And I've always thought like front of house was just your front of house managers and all that stuff. A receptionist would be receptionist.
Yeah.
And then you'd have wedding coordinators, you'd have, operations managers, general manager, all these different titles.
Yeah.
Customer relations specialist.
Oh, specialist.
Yeah.
I've heard manager, customer relations manager.
Customer relations specialist and a what was the other one? Oh, what did she call it now? She just started and it's almost like she just thought, I'm not going to be called receptionist. So I want to be
Guest
title than
relations.
that. Guest relations.
Yeah, but I've heard of that one before.
Yeah, but in a big hotel, you would imagine that would be something. Yeah. Like you'd have a proper desk for it and you'd be there.
Yeah.
But you'd be directing people properly.
Yeah.
Not hanging out room keys and sorting that stuff like the reception team do.
Yeah.
It's almost like she just thought, I want a better title, so give me another title.
Yeah.
So I want to be chef de cuisine, me. I want to be le garde manger. That's what I want to be.
No, I've not heard any.
I just couldn't get over it. I'm like, I get like head of HR. These titles are normal.
Chef de cuisine is a thing.
Yeah, chef de cuisine is just head chef, really, It's
no, chef de cuisine's above
executive-ish. But I want to be le garde manger.
Yeah.
The keeper of the food. That's what I want to be.
Yeah.
So that's what I've put in for my new title. Head le garde manger.
Nice.
But I just thought, I've never heard of someone just make a title like that and say, this is going to be my new customer engagement specialist or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But then again, we've just had underwater ceramic technicians, so
yeah,
we can have any titles now.
Do what you want. Identify as what you want.
Yeah.
Call yourself what you want.
Yeah. It's kitchen fluid.
Yeah. Kitchen fluid, yeah.
Kitchen fluid. That's
What
another thing completely different, is that.
Yeah.
Jeff Fluid. Funniest nickname you've given someone or you've heard in a kitchen?
Piss. I've got fucking loads, mate.
Yeah.
My favourite one is Custard.
Why?
This kid called Custard. Well, I called him Custard because he's sweet, but he's thick as fuck. That's my favourite.
We had Toes.
Toes?
Toes. Because that's all I could see him sticking out at manager's ass.
Actually,
We had Riz.
Wow, what's that?
We called Riz.
Yeah.
That wasn't his real name, but he called himself that because he kept burning risotto. So it's named him Riz because he couldn't make risotto.
Oh, right, okay. I don't have any more nicknames. Do I have any more nicknames? Do I like Custard, though?
We got one called Wawa. They call him Wawa.
Yeah.
Because every time he talks, they say he sounds like wah, 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 wah. So they call him Wawa all the time.
Wow. Fucking hell.
I'm trying to think of some brilliant ones we've had through past.
Well, if we think of them, we'll drop back into it.
People need to put it in. People need to send us theirs.
Yeah.
Ones that
Funniest
you've had.
nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how do we do that? Instagram?
Yeah. Just put it on. Rich is going to put a post on just saying chef names or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Best
funniest nicknames. And we want to hear some of them.
Yeah.
Because there's some I'm trying to think on here going, can we actually say that? Probably not.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, I've got some horrendous ones.
Yeah, don't want to out it all. Yeah. And then bring it all down. Customer requests. Like the weirdest customer request. I had this 3 days ago. Somebody asked me if they could have oysters, but not the scary ones.
What do you mean?
I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Sent out some oysters and said they're not scary enough for it, or can I have oysters, not scary ones? Or can I have liver but not spiky?
Liver, but I don't understand that.
Neither do I, and it's the same customer. They wanted liver. This was about 6 months ago, that one. Can I have the liver, but last time I had it, it felt spiky. Can I have liver but not spiky?
Yeah.
Fuck it, smoothest thing going. Went parfaits out of them. You literally make parfait out of liver because it's that fucking smooth.
Yeah.
But it was spiky.
I think I've been a bit nulled by customers' requests. I don't think they're that. You know, obviously, if I said them on here, the people would be like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" But I am going to be honest with you: celebrities are the worst.
Gotcha.
Like, and the amount of celebrities I've cooked for is unbelievable, and the requests they have are ridiculous. I mean, we've worked with one.
Yeah, he was.
It was. I'm not going to say his name. Horrendous. 2:00 in the morning. I want 2 bottles of Lucozade and a pack of condoms.
Yeah.
And were it like a lemon meringue pie or something like that?
He'd rung down and asked if he could have a prawn cocktail originally. Yeah. Could I have a prawn cocktail? Yeah. Well, do you want one making? No, I'm just making sure I can.
Yeah.
That fucking prick. What do you mean I'm making sure I can?
Yeah.
Like we wasn't there. Like we had to stay over in the hotel that day because we wanted to make sure it was 24-hour service for him, and they wanted to make sure that was for them, not him, for them. And we didn't want to let them down. Yeah. So we stayed and made sure that we was on site. We sat and played an Xbox in room and then waited for him to ring. And then when he rung and asked that, I thought he's just testing us. That's been a dick, is that? Yeah.
Breast milk, that's another one. I've had that one quite a lot
from the sauce.
From the sauce, no. So I've had breast milk before, so I had to go out and locate it. No,
going around milking people.
No, I am not milking people.
Two squeezes of that for this latte, please.
I think I had to put a post out on Facebook, to be honest with you, and
anyone
just say, "Look, has anybody got?" It's weird as shit.
What are the connections to breast milk? As in, like, why is they saying they wanted that?
I don't know. I don't think it's a fetish. I think it's a nourishment thing.
If you've got that, surely if that's your problem, you'd go, I'm going to have to source my own because that's a bit weird. Yeah. Like, that's not something you can go and ask for at Starbucks. But when you're minted, what type of milk would you like? Breast, please.
Yeah.
Like,
but when you're minted, I don't think people give a shit.
Yeah, I just feel like that's extreme though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, if someone turned around and said, what do you want for your dinner? I won't mind like a human. At what point do you turn around and say, hang on, like that's not normal, that shouldn't be doing that.
when another good one is an oil tycoon, Saudi guy. He come with all his security and his entourage, and I think I don't know what position I was at the time, and the security guy walked up to my boss with a briefcase and said, "I want everything. I want caviar, lobster, foie gras. I want best steaks. I want everything." And he said, "I want strippers, prostitutes, and this, that, and other, truffles. I want you to sort it all." And I dropped it. He just said, "I want everything." Briefcase full of money. We never knew how much were in this fucking briefcase. I don't think we managed to spend it all. But he just said, "I don't give a shit about price. This is what I want."
That's extreme.
Imagine, obviously I never sourced the prostitute malarkey. Genuinely, that is what he asked for. He asked the chef for a prostitute. How do you do that?
Well, some people that have no shame, do they? Just don't give a shit. Like I said, money, just people don't give a shit, do they?
I mean, I know we're a bit rogue, but not that fucking rogue.
Yeah, but when we're at work, we're not. We're sensible. But to a degree.
Footballers, they're horrendous.
Oh, I remember
and even strawberries cut into 4.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I remember an incident with a football team where I got a bollocking because they were going into administration and I was stopping at the hotel.
Yeah.
And before they were allowed to come into the hotel, they wanted the bill paid in full. So the manager had to fork it all out to pay for it because players aren't being paid out. And I'm like,
yeah.
To be fair, they get a lot of money and it's not nice that they're not being paid for a couple of weeks, but it's not like they don't have a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like us missing like wages for a month.
Yeah.
They're missing a couple of weeks' wages. But and it was, I'm not going to out the guy, but he was an international player for an African team. He was quite a good player. And he came up and he walked up to us with another couple of players and he went, "Is there any chance you could make us some sandwiches to take with us? Because they're not paying for no pre-match meals or nothing."
Yeah.
So I went into the back and made some sarnies and put them in tubs and got loads of fruit and like that. And then when I took them out, because they hadn't paid for it, I got a right kicking. And I thought, you can't really be like, they've come to a hotel because they've had to, and then they're not allowed to have out. Like, they could have paid for it, to be fair, yeah, I get that, but I just felt like it were really tight of us to go, as a business, you're not going to at least give them a couple of sarnies out at back.
Yeah.
Like we'd throw in bin anyway. I just thought it were really tight.
You know what I find funny? I suppose but we've cut for loads of footballers.
Yeah.
So the transition from football to rugby, it's hilarious. So footballers really dial into the nutrition. Like, they have a nutritionist that comes with the team. You know, everything's discussed before we send it. And then I once looked after England Rugby Union. Union, that's it. They have a nutritionist, which I actually believe is the most useless job on earth. Like, I sat down with him and he was like, I said, right, so, you know, let's take it a little bit like the footballers do. What do you need nutrition-wise? He says, well, I basically need double the protein per weight of the athlete.
Yeah.
Anything around that, I don't give a shit.
Wow. Burger and chips it is then.
Honestly, fuck it, that's what he said. Pie and chips. He wants pie and chips as long as it's jacked with protein. Pie and chips. They were drinking beer constantly, baking sarnies on a morning.
Sounds like a decent profession, to be fair, doesn't it?
Honestly, I couldn't believe it. I says, are you tracking anything? No, that's all I want us to track, protein.
Wow.
Anything else, we're not bothered about fats or anything like that. I mean, it might be different now, I don't know. But that's what it was like 10 years ago.
Can you remember? I don't want to out the place, but there were a place that we're at, and it was Freddie Flintoff that was doing some work with him. Can you remember that? And he was doing advertising for it, and we had to make them burgers from to eat.
Yeah.
Him and his mates came and smashed hell out of Tufflin Bar, and were like proper going for it. And I swear to God,
the bonkers as well. Like
he kept going though. Do you remember? I reckon he messed it up on purpose because he just kept eating burgers. Yeah. And they're like big old burgers. Like, I'm another one because we have a picture with it. We need another one of this. And we think, fucking hell.
So these people who you think are like right poshy,
Yeah.
Cricketers smash life out of stuff.
Yeah.
They have like 3-day piss-ups as well.
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah,
That digressed, didn't it?
That's gone from weirdest customer requests
to anything.
to outing celebrities, calling them dicks.
Outing celebrities.
Yeah, fucking outing them. Get them on a hit list. Right. Imagine that this takes off and we're massive, right?
Yeah.
And then they go, you know, want to make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
Who do you want to play you?
Well, it's not exactly action-packed. Is it going to be a little bit like Bear?
Yeah. They'd
I'm
have to
not as good as Bear.
They might have to fluff it a bit for us. Like, just... Because obviously, can you imagine someone just watching like 20 years of someone stood in a kitchen chopping?
Yeah.
It's fucking... It'd be, you know, the relevant bits would be quite good.
Who could you get to play a fat, over-ruined 50-year-old, 40-year-old chef?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Get him
Who was that? Who was that guy who...
I want Stephen Graham on it, mate.
Stephen
Graham, that's what I want.
Who was that bloke who did Mall Cop?
Oh, Paul Blart.
I'll be Paul Blart. I'll have Paul Blart.
That's what's his real name now? He's got a fucking TV program about his real Kevin.
I don't know.
Kevin Hart.
Google it. You've got a fucking
Kevin. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think Paul Blart. Did
Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Yeah,
it was played by.
I'll take Paul. In Paul
Kevin
Blart?
James.
Oh, right, okay. Kevin James. That's who's playing.
Adam Sandler would be fucking good to play, something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You don't look anything like him.
No, I don't know. Who do I look like, though?
I don't know.
I get to look like Luke Shaw, just fatter.
Fuck off, Luke
Shaw. And I thought I take that, or a shit Lionel Messi. I've been called that before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you do actually look like a shit Lionel Messi.
Everyone's always, I've had that loads of times. You Lionel Messi? Do you think I'd be stood in here if I were Lionel Messi? Think about that. You know what you're saying?
Go on, what else you got?
I'd let Messi play me then. That sounds bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Hang on.
He's lost questions.
Oh, I don't know.
Have you?
Shouldn't be. Oh, they're here. It's fine. We're back. It's right.
You have to listen to all this because we don't do editing.
Sorry about that. If you have your own restaurant, what would you name it?
I don't know. You go first.
I like Thyme and Plaice.
T-H-Y-M,
and then
fuck
Place
off.
the fish. I like that. Thyme and Plaice.
I don't know. We've had a couple of...
We've had some ventures where we've been looking into doing it.
And I do think the names that we have had in the past have been good. I like Larder Boys.
And someone nicked that. The Chef Pantry. Someone nicked that.
Yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah.
He rung me the other day, actually.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, we had a little chat. He's all right. He was doing well. Doing well. He started up a new venture.
Oh, good.
Taking over a mall, doing food in a mall now.
Nice.
A big old venture.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd probably have one of our names.
The Guy de Mangers.
Mm-hmm. No, not that one.
That were one of the original
just pickled chefs. Out of it a minute ago.
Pickled chefs.
Like
that's going back. That's going back some time.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What else you got on your questions of doom? Right.
Trends that you secretly love.
Trends that I secretly love. Honestly, I like this whole fucking smash burger vibe.
Yeah, that's quite
the whole dirty, heavy American, like calorie soaked. I know I'm on a constant diet.
Yeah,
I just love this whole American vibe. Yeah. I hate it because it's literally diluting the whole restaurant industry on a fine dining level. But I just think that's what people need.
Is it a smash burger or is it a smash sandwich?
Oh, don't fucking start this.
I don't want to do this one, but we've had people at my work kicking off at me.
Right.
We're not going to do that one, though.
Finish the trend.
Let's not do this
one. No. Finish the trend and then we'll go into this fucking argument. I'm going to school you now.
You're not?
I am.
Right, let's finish this then.
Right, go on then.
Trend.
So you can't think of a trend because you're thinking about this argument.
Yeah,
go for it. Go on.
Right.
Open yourself up.
Is a burger a sandwich or not?
It's a fucking sandwich.
It's not.
It is a sandwich.
Is a hot dog a sandwich then?
Yes.
It's not.
It is a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
If it's in between 2 slices of bread, it's a sandwich.
No,
So,
it's cheapening it down. Cheapening it down.
So, Volkswagen, right?
We've got a thing here.
Yeah.
Volkswagen's a car, but it's still a car.
No, listen to me. Volkswagen own loads of different companies. Volkswagen own Seat, they own Porsche, they own Audi, they own like quite a lot of brands, right? A sandwich is Volkswagen. They are the top of the umbrella. A sandwich is the category. Now the subsidiaries, the subsides of the category are what you say, the burger, the crocs, all the other bits in between.
If someone said to you,
a burger is a category of a sandwich.
So if someone said to you, can I have a sandwich?
Yeah.
Would you make them a burger?
No, because they have to tell me what fucking sandwich they want.
A beef sandwich.
Beef sandwich.
But that's not a burger then.
Hot beef.
That's a sliced hot beef and onion sandwich.
Yeah, but
that's not a burger.
A burger is a category of a sandwich.
Well, why do they have
Google it.
A chicken burger and a McChicken sandwich then?
Google it. See what your mate ChatGPT
no,
says.
because that can be spammed by people. That can be spammed by anybody.
No, it isn't.
If 5,000 people went on there now and just started telling it a burger's not a sandwich, it would say, okay.
Do it.
No, because I know it's got to scare.
Because you know I'm already fucking right.
No, we've had this argument at work and it is so close, it's unreal.
Okay.
So
is this another Instagram post I'm going to have to do?
Yeah, it's a burger sandwich. I think if you cheapen down a burger into a sandwich category, that is horrific. Because it's not. Because it's so customized. You can customize it so much.
But look at a club sandwich. It can have
so many different things. Yeah, but a club sandwich is an actual thing. If you take one of the ingredients out, it's not a club sandwich anymore.
It's got a chicken fillet in it.
But it's a club sandwich is an item. A club sandwich is a club sandwich because it's chicken, lettuce, bacon, tomato, mayo, egg. That's a club sandwich. If you take it out, it's not a club sandwich.
I'm right.
You're not. You can't because a club sandwich is an actual thing. It's a dish. But a burger,
you're coming to me with no facts.
It could be different cheeses.
I give you facts, and you're not coming to me with any facts.
Because
I've asked you to Google, I've asked you to chat GPT, and you're coming at me, and you're avoiding it because you know I'm right.
No, because it's subcategorised in something that it shouldn't be in a subcategory. A burger is a separate thing. Why on menus does say sandwiches are served until 5 p.m, but you can still get a burger at 9? Because it's a burger, it's not a sandwich.
Because that's what people want.
It's never on a sandwich selection. It's never in the sandwich category. It's always on a main meals. If you've got sandwiches, you wouldn't say main meal, beef sandwich, egg mayo sandwich, main meal. No, main meal is a burger. It's not.
Okay.
So get your post out on there because I want to know, because I've got loads of people at work that are on the fence about it.
Yeah. And all 50 people can answer me on Instagram.
We've got that many now. Jesus Christ, that's 49 more than I thought we'd ever get that. Jesus Christ.
What's your next question?
Is sustainability just a buzzword?
Yeah.
Is it just something that's say? I don't. If you've got a menu and you say that you're going to locally source something, how are you fucking growing an avocado in England? Like sustainability and stuff like that.
A couple of things that can span from there. I don't think we should use things out of season, personally.
Yeah, exactly. Not that it's best.
I think we should live by what's in this country. No offence to any, abroad things. I do appreciate, that we have to create intricate menus and things like that. But I just think we should keep it inside Britain as much as we can. If we do need to outsource, like asparagus, I think we've destroyed asparagus.
Yeah.
Like, we've got people to love it, realised we can't
keep up with demand,
and then it's coming from Peru and things like that. And I just think...
Do you know how much you offer a box of it when it's in peak of its actual season to get a Wye Valley one? £47 for 1.5 kilo.
I mean, that's just
more than fillet steak.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrific. And it's some asparagus. Like, asparagus is nice, but we were getting Yorkshire asparagus in, and it was thin.
Yeah.
It almost looked like Thai stuff. It was that thin. It's just not. It's not. You can't cook it. You can't. You need to give like 15 pieces per portion. You got to we've just introduced it into dishes because you want to keep it in there. So seasonal greens, you just introduce it in.
I think, I think on a menu you would put seasonal greens, but make it what you want and what's available in that season.
Yeah.
I think as soon as somebody says sustainability, I think fish. instantly think
because
fish.
they're overfished. Some fish are overfished, and it increases the price.
I do think it's a control method. I do think, obviously, these fishermen are saying, look, cod's struggling at the moment, maybe we'll veer off. I do think sustainability is a key factor in that, in a management, control management.
We should be quicker to look and go, right, what's in season we can get right now.
Yeah.
If we're overfishing salmon, just don't put it on your menu.
But I don't agree with sustainability in terms of we need to get beef from 3 miles down the road.
No.
I feel like it needs to still be functionable and at a good quality.
Yeah.
It's
a thing of, do you sacrifice quality over keeping things local?
No.
Like Breeder Mo, would you prefer a Jippo brie that we can get in England, or would you like a Breeder Mo on your dish? Like for me, if you're going to have brie, you need the Breeder Mo, you need the proper stuff.
But I would get the best that this country has to offer. So whether that's
bigger than something like that,
I wouldn't. Yeah, well, the Somerset breeze, you can't really beat them.
I just think that like Ipois, something like the Pontebourg, something like that, it's all them kind of French cheeses are just renowned. But it's like saying that we're not going to drink champagne anymore. We're just going to have English Prosecco.
Yeah, but remember, Champagne have got the footfall and the power to get all this to the entire world. That small region. Now, if I turn up to a local butcher and say I want 100 kilo of fillet steak,
they can't do that.
Exactly. So it has to fit your means. Like, it has to fit the means and fit the quality purpose.
Yeah.
I never think that the customer should suffer, regardless of whether it's 5 mile down the road or 100 mile. The customer should never suffer.
No.
They should get what they paid for.
Yeah.
So sustainability, buzzword. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
But I like that it's used as a control method.
People put it on menus to say, we like to locally source stuff from so far around the region, and you think, you're not buying everything from there because, do you know when the kids want tomato ketchup, so where's your tomato ketchup coming from? You're buying Heinz, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's not very Yorkshire, is it?
No.
So you're not buying the Yorkshire version of it. So one thing I like is, off topic here, Henderson's relish over Worcester any day.
No, see, I like Worcester, mate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I just like Endo so much better. It's just so nice. Yeah, that's another one. How much waste do we actually see?
Yeah.
Like, horrific amount some days.
So
functions and weddings, for me, if you do a wedding or a function, there can be people coming out that haven't paid for anything. The bride and groom have paid for it, and they've come out and they're just more interested in getting pissed and having an ease up.
I think people are that focused on filling people with food.
Yeah, they don't want to look tight.
Where it actually, because if you go to a wedding and you get a small plate of food, you think, hang about, what's gone off here? The tight these. Where actually, fit your means and just enjoy the moment. Like, you are somebody's guest at the end of the day. Like, I would never complain about food.
No.
In fact, being a chef, it is very rare I complain about food. Because
never.
I appreciate the environment that I'm in, the people I'm with. If food's a little bit shit, look around you. If there's 150 people dining in that restaurant's stacked out and they're under pressure. And I get it.
Yeah.
Where
you get Karens and Kevins coming in kicking off.
If you
see the manager.
If you walked into a nice restaurant and you were the only person eating, you and your wife, let's say, and it was shit, then I'd be asking questions.
Yeah, but I won't be a dick about it. I won't be like, you've obviously got inexperience in there. Or I think I've only ever pulled the card once, and it wasn't me that pulled the card, it was Nick that pulled it.
Yeah.
Like, he's a chef.
Yeah.
Like, I never pull them, ever.
Yeah.
Like, because I just think, if you're a chef, you would never do that.
No, you don't out another chef, really. Yeah.
But I was at a place and I got pushed and pushed and pushed, and the waitress was just a blatant dick, and it was rattling me, and they'd served me something that was wrong, and I just didn't eat it because my rule is, if I don't like it, it's not for my taste, and I've tried it, and if they've done it right, if they've done it wrong, it don't matter.
Yeah,
I don't need it. So she turned around and said, "Why aren't you eating them?" Not like, "Did you enjoy your dinner? Why aren't you eating that?" And I went, oh, it's not for me. They're not right. They're not for me. She goes, what do you mean they're not right? So for me, they're not right. Like I don't want to pay the bill and then we'll go in. And she just went, I'm not taking them off your bill. I never fucking asked you to.
Yeah.
And at that point, instantly I started getting me back up and I'm like, I'd never asked you to do that.
Yeah.
Just want to pay the bill. And we're done. It was a tapas thing. It was some tapas dishes. And it wasn't very busy at all. Like it was, if there were 10 tables in there max. And it was in a big place. You're in Meadowhall, so it's a big old place in there. Narrowed it down a little bit down there. And this waitress was just being a bit of a dick. And she said, and so she just thought, what was wrong with him? Do you just think, just fucking leave it and take it away? Just leave it. Shut up now and take it away. And so Nick just turned around and went, look, don't start with him. Don't antagonise him as a chef. He knows if it's right or wrong. Just leave him. So she just went, well, there's not wrong with him. So that was it. Yeah. Right. Fucking want it. You've got it. They're fucking shit. Yeah. They're absolute shit. Take it in the back. Go give it to your chef and make him eat it. Yeah, if he likes it, I'll buy everyone's dinner in this restaurant tonight. Yeah. They're fucking shit. They're wrong. They're wrong. There's no way around it. They're wrong. Yeah. Next thing, she takes it as cocky as fuck. Goes into the kitchen in the back. I can see her in the window calling the chef. Everybody comes over to the thing. He took a bite out of it. I picked it up and he crumbled it and he put it in his thing. He threw it in the bin. Yeah. The waitress came up and said, don't worry about paying. If you just, whenever you're ready, when you finish off, it's on us today. Sorry about that. I'm like, it didn't have to be like this. Like, I am not the dick here. Yeah. I'm just telling you that if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But I will not complain. But when someone's physically pushing you, and I've never gone back there. Nick was, she thought it was funny in the end because it was just the way I'm like, I'm not fucking confident that that's wrong. That he served something that's fucking dreadful.
We fucking digress there, Dan. Went from wastage to you fucking having a whinge in a restaurant.
Yeah. Right. I think we're going to have to cut some of these questions short and then pick up next week.
That's it, isn't it, for today?
Yeah.
But we don't like to breach across the 45-minute mark.
No. Right then. So.
Yeah. So, it's been lovely. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, it's something that keeps us going. The amount of people that send us questions is unbelievable. So thank you for your support. If you're getting bored of us answering questions, I apologise, but people ask us a lot of questions.
Maybe send us some topics in then, rather than questions.
Yeah, maybe we'll get out and do some cool shit soon.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Maybe see what YouTube's got to offer.
Yeah,
but it's been lovely entertaining you, and we'll see you next week.
And everyone that's in the kitchen, please share it with them.
Yeah,
because I've started telling people about this, and then people are telling people, just get it spread. Because it's pretty good, actually, this.
But this podcast isn't for just chefs. It's
get people listening to it because people can understand.
Yeah.
And if you want to be on it with us, just let us know. Yeah. And we can just have a chat about shit, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Tell some stories, just not outing everyone. Just that's the main rule, just don't out everyone. But yeah, thank you very much.
Right.